Hi class, let's take a look at example 6. And example 6 is also just asking us to come up with the sketch and set up the integral but don't evaluate. So we'll simplify it as much as we can. It may be a little bit messy, so let's take a look at what we have. So we have f of x, x squared plus 2. So not to scale, but this is 1 and 2. And this particular one, it's actually going to be opening in this direction. It crosses at 0, 2. And then our g function, so I'm just going to label this as f of x. Our g function, it's going to be 4 minus x squared. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And the minus x squared, it's actually going to be in this direction. This is our function g of x. One important factor is where we're revolving. So this one's not going to be along the x-axis, but it's going to be along the line y is equal to -3. So 1, 2, and 3. And let me just put that as a dotted line because we may forget and end up revolving along the x-axis, or y is equal to 0. So this is y is equal to -3. And technically, this is going to provide the revolution. That is the actual region in question. Now, let's actually come up with the intersections. So for the intersections, we're actually looking at, well, x squared plus 2 has to be equivalent to 4 minus x squared. So let me subtract the 2 and add the x squared. So we're looking at, well, 2x squared is equal to the values of 2. And then here we can divide by 2 and end up with x squared is equal to 1. After the square root, we will end up with the values of x is equal to plus or minus 1. Okay, so we have the bounds of integration. This is going to be technically -1, and that would be 1. Which you can actually eyeball it, but it's better to just check, because what if it was like a square root of 2 or something else? Okay, the next portion is the actual distances from the y is equal to -3 to the function. So let me actually set up the integral. So in this case, the volume, it's actually going to be given by pi integral from technically from -1 to 1, and then it's going to be a little bit tricky to determine the outer radius. Okay, so you're basically looking at this portion, the distance from 0 to this function, which happens to be g. And the distance from here to, well, the y is equal to 0 to the function is just basically 4 minus x squared. To account for this 3, you're basically looking at, well, in this case, it's going to be a 4 minus x squared minus a -3. That's going to be for the first one. So this is going to be technically squared, and then minus the inner radius. It's going to be from 0 to f of x, and then minus. So let me rewrite it. So this is x squared plus 2 minus a -3. And don't forget that these are squares, and this is dx. Now, just to explain this portion, take a look at the following line segment. If you're looking at the distance between 2 to 4, you would say, well, the distance is 2. This is because the maximum minus the minimum is equal to 2. Your maximum is the function minus the minimum. It's basically where you're revolving. So this is just to explain why we're subtracting a -3, which you end up adding. Okay, so let me go back to where we were at, and we still need to simplify it. Almost there. So this is equivalent to the values of pi integral from -1 to 1 of the first one's going to just be that will be a +3, so 7 minus x squared minus, and that's going to be 3, so x squared plus 5 squared, and this will be dx. Let me FOIL these on the side and then simplify that portion. So this is 7 minus x squared times 7 minus x squared. This is equal to 49 minus 14x squared plus an x to the fourth. And let me double check. 49 minus 7, that would give us the minus 14. And then the plus x squared. The second one, it's going to be x squared plus 5 times x squared plus 5. This is equal to x to the fourth plus 5 and 5. That would be 10x squared plus the values of 25. And let me double check. X squared, x to the 4, 5 and 5 would be 10 and 25. Okay, so let me rewrite it. And we're now looking at this is equal to pi integral from -1 to 1. The first portion simplified to 49 minus 14x squared plus an x to the fourth. And then let me just distribute the negative. So minus the x to the fourth minus 10x squared and minus the values of 25. That's going to be dx. So let me simplify some of these. The x to the fourth cancel, and let me just move to the next step. This is equal to pi integral from -1 to 1. And we're looking at, well, in terms of the constants, we're just going to have 49 minus 25. And I don't see anything else. So 49 minus 25, that's going to be a 24. So I'm getting a 24 minus a 24 minus a 24x squared dx. Let me double check. So those would be 24. Yep. Doesn't look right. But, well, just the 24s where I was a little bit suspicious. So in this case, total volume is equal to pi integral from -1 to 1 of 24 minus 24x squared dx, and then don't forget the units to the third power. So once again, messy problems. Because of a time concern, I may just ask you to set it up. I do expect that you're going to be using algebra to solve these. Not all of them are going to be plus or minus 1. So that is a portion that may make it messier for a future problem where you end up with like square root of 2's or some other value that would be evaluated on the integral. But in this case, you would basically leave your answer like that. And it'll be very clear that I only want you to basically set them up.